Hey guys, Palmerater here. Welcome back to another video. I'm here with Olivia, and we are doing an ASKPIV.
Yes.
ASKPIV.
We are.
And so yeah, we'll get right into it. You guys sent us some questions at askpiv@gmail.com, and we are going to be here to answer them for you. We got a lot of questions this time. We're definitely not gonna be able to get them through all. We got like 50-something questions this time. But what we're doing is we're gonna kind of just, as we catch up, everyone's question is gonna be answered. We're gonna do it in order like that, and let's get into it. From Chris Santalucia, so he goes, "I'm 16 years old, huge fan of Mind Jam. Mind Jam is my Minecraft server. That's always in the descriptions if you guys want to play on that. For both you guys, so my girlfriend suddenly started ignoring me for a week. Now is it over?" I think so. I don't know. Do you guys text each other, or is it something like there's another reason that she wouldn't be talking to you? But I don't know. Sounds like it might be over. Sometimes people don't.
That's very weird.
Yeah.
That's a weird circumstance. I feel like that doesn't normally happen to people.
No, I could see that. I could see that happening. Like, you just don't want to break up with them, and then you're like, well, maybe they'll forget about me. Not like they'll forget about me, but they'll just like, it'll be less hard of a breakup, and he'll just kind of know I won't have to say anything. So it probably is, unless there's a different circumstance. But sorry to hear about that.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. And he goes, "How come you don't play Minecraft anymore?" For Palmer. I do. I'm doing stuff on my second channel, Palmerater Games, if you guys want to check out the Minecraft stuff. That's what I decided I was going to end up doing. From Kyle Starrett. Kyle Starrett. I've liked this girl since 6th grade, but now I'm in 8th. We used to talk a lot back then, but now we never talk. But inside, I still have feelings for her. I want to get back into talking to her before the year's end. What advice can you give me? What do you think? How do you rekindle a relationship?
I don't know. Maybe just go up to them one day and bring up an old memory that you guys had. Oh, remember that time or whatever, just to kind of get you talking. Yeah,
I think that's a good advice, because if you just kind of like, you have those feelings for a reason, and if you kind of bring those feelings back for her, that could be kind of a cool way to do it. And yeah, because when you got a bond with someone in the past, it's easier than starting up a new one. But even if you do have to start up a new one, same way you would start to someone you've never talked before, just kind of go up to them and talk to them, and if things connect, they connect. All right, this was from Anonymous. Says, "Please call me Anonymous. What should you do if you text the person you like something embarrassing, then you have to do a project with them? Side question: what conditioner do you use?" I don't know what kind of conditioner do you use. I don't even know what I use.
I don't even know right now, actually.
Every day, I think it's Dove. It might be Dove.
I do normally know, but this was actually a brand new one my mom just got me. So
fancy.
I would normally know.
What do you normally get? What do you normally wear?
Well, I get different things.
Name one.
Usually bedhead.
Bedhead?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't sound like a good thing. Why would
you
want? Okay. Next one. Or not next one, but we gotta answer the first part. If you text someone, let's just take it as like you text someone something embarrassing. How do you deal with that? A lot of times, I feel like... Yeah,
well, what was the embarrassing
What was the embarrassing thing?
I guess.
But I feel like a lot of times you do something embarrassing. I know this happens to me a lot. You do something that you think is embarrassing, but then when you really break it down, it really wasn't that bad, and the other person is not thinking about it as much as you are, and you're breaking it apart and making it look worse in your head.
You probably make it worse for yourself than it actually is,
Ignore it. If he says something and brings it up, just kind of like laugh it off, shrug it off, make it feel like you didn't think it was a big deal. That's probably the best way to get by it, but I don't think he's even going to say anything about it, or
just try not to worry about it,
Yep. So, that's my advice on that one. So this is from Jesse, and I don't know if it's a he or she, but asks, "I was wondering what I should do if I want to ask someone out from high school, from another high school. Also, do you think it would be hard since we wouldn't be from the same school? You're both awesome. Jesse." What's your opinion on, I know my opinion on cross-school dating in high school. What do you think?
You have an opinion on it?
I have an opinion on it. What's your opinion on it?
I don't know. I think it would be fine. Because, as much as we saw each other in high school, we saw each other once a weekend.
Yeah.
That's still, like, what you would see with them. So I don't think it would be hard or anything.
Yeah, I think so. I think the same thing. I think when you're dating across high schools, it kind of helps you a bit keep that distance away. Or keep that distance so you're not clung to each other and you don't get completely exhausted of each other. So I think when you date someone from a different high school, it can be like really good and better than dating someone from the same high school. It might not feel like that at first, but in the long run, I think it's a better thing. You guys have your own social lives. You have your own things. You can do things independently of each other. And it's a good thing. So, yeah. I say go for it. Shoot for it. So this one's from Joshua Johnson, and he says, so there's this girl I like, and when I'm around her, I get really nervous, and I don't know what to do, and all of her friends know I really like her, and I don't know what to do to help me. So
No, to do. Help me.
Oh, to do. Sorry, I don't know what to do.
Why do you... You shouldn't be in charge of reading.
With this one, what do you think?
So
You know, all her friends know. You got to assume that she knows if all her friends know. People are bad at keeping secrets like that, especially when it's about things like that.
Yeah, if her friends know, they definitely told her.
Yeah.
That's just, even me being a girl, that's how it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she might pretend not to know. She might be embarrassed. That's how it is. But so at this point, if she knows, you know, everyone knows, you kind of just gotta ask her, like, say, like, all right, so I know I like you. You know, I was wondering if you like me too, or I was wondering if you want to do something sometime. And she says yes. Boom, you got it. You're in. Slide in head first.
Slide into head first?
Slide in head first.
Slide into what?
Just a relationship.
Oh.
What do you mean into what?
Well,
You're just such an inappropriate person.
I'm not, but I figured that's what you were saying.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That sounds like a good idea. And we've said it multiple times also, though, like, you don't want to do something, or you do want to do something because you don't want to later regret that you didn't.
Yeah, exactly.
We've said that a lot, but sure.
We did. We said that.
Mm-hmm.
It's our saying. Copyright PIV. This is from Katie Swain. She says, what did your parents think of the other when they first met them? So, like, meaning our parents meet?
No, of the other.
Okay,
like,
of each
probably-
other. Okay, so, P.S. I love you guys so much. Keep doing what you're doing. I don't know. It took a while, but she was always so quiet, and, like, there wasn't really much of an impression to give. She would always be, like, a little, oh, she's cute. She doesn't talk much, like, that kind of impression. But then she kind of opened up, and now they love her. But at first, there just probably wasn't much of an impression going on.
I think your mom loves me.
Yeah, they both love you. What do your parents think of me? Same thing. I never talked.
No, you talked way too much. And when they first met him, they were like, "Whoa, you can really talk." That's what they would tell me about him. I mean, they like him now. He's alright.
Yeah, he's alright, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, it's what it is.
He's good. No, they love him too.
James Wells. Hey, I'm James. I'm madly in love with this girl, but she really doesn't like me back, and will say that to my face.
That's the worst part.
Because she'll say it to his face?
Yeah.
That's not nice. All my friends tell me to get over her, but I just can't. I can't stop thinking about her. Please help. P.S. We're both in 8th grade.
Oh.
Yeah, that's sad.
Cute.
So, what do you think?
Well, I mean, he's very cute.
That is cute.
I mean, that is hard, but if she says that to your face, you know what? I think it's almost one of those situations where it could even be that she knows she has you.
Yeah.
She knows that she has you basically wrapped around her finger. So almost like what you kind of have to do is kind of cut her off and make her realize, or don't be around her as much, don't talk to her as much, because she'll notice it. She'll be like, hey, where did my attention go, or whatever from that guy, And
she might like you.
So then she might like you. And I know that's not really nice of her at all to say that to your face, but that could be a strategy.
But you know what? It's not that it's not nice either. If she actually doesn't like you, then she's doing you a favor of keeping you in the dark.
Yeah, but if she goes right up to him, like how?
Well, no, like he might come up to her and be like, "Oh my god, I really like you." She'll be like, I don't like you.
Okay, the way he makes it sound is she's probably like in his face, like, I don't like you.
No, I think she means to my face, like she'll tell me that. I don't know. I read it differently. But I think, just some people aren't compatible. Sometimes there's one-sided things, and other people, everyone that you like can't also like you back. That's why relationships are tough. But
yeah.
I think Olivia's got the best advice to make it work.
Well, I wouldn't also depend on that strategy, though. I mean, you can try it, and only try it for a little bit, because if it doesn't work, then at least you've already created some distance from her.
You don't have to stop trying it, because the more you're just ignoring her.
Well, right. Yeah, but he still can't have the mindset, oh, does she still like me? At that point, you've already created the distance, so you probably should just, take that as your advantage and just kind of say, I've had the distance, now let me look for something else, maybe somebody different, Yeah,
I agree. All right, so this is from Jeff. He goes, hey, my name is Jeff. I'm a sophomore in high school. I recently ran into an old friend, female junior. I feel a spark, but I don't know if she does. How could I find out? She keeps saying how much I've changed for the better. Puberty is a freaking blessing, my God. I like that. That's funny. So just the fact that she's saying that is a good thing. If she's coming out and saying, like, oh, wow, like, you look good, like, or I don't know if she said puberty did you well or whatever. You've changed. Wow, like you look great. That's a good sign. That's they're being pretty open about it, and I mean the way so you feel the spark, that. How do you know if she does? Spend a little more time around her.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, spend time with her, and then again, you might just have to get to that point where you do ask her point blank if you want to go out, if you want to, whatever.
A date or whatever, just
Yep.
But so you're not shooting for the hip, just spend a little, old friends, so you have things to connect about. So you have a reason to be talking to each other and getting the feelers out there and seeing how she feels. And looks promising. Keep us updated. I like a lot of these times we'll get emails. I don't talk about them on the review or in the video all the time, but people saying, "Oh, it worked," or "It didn't work," or "I found out."
Yeah, those are nice.
So those are nice. So
nice to
keep
hear.
us updated, Jeff. All right. So this is from Ryan Lotz, and he says, "Dear Palmer and Olivia, I'm a junior in high school. Been with a girl for a very long time. I would like to know what you think is the perfect date, just for some ideas. And I also wouldn't want you guys to get over little pity." I would also like to know how you guys get over little pity fights. P.S. You two are amazing. Olivia is beautiful, and Palmer is funny as could be. Well, thank you. And as for your question,
thank you too. Yes.
We've talked about our favorite things we've done for each other. I think the best dates. I can't answer that for you. You kind of have to know what
you gotta
your
know
girlfriend's
your
like.
Person.
Yeah, you got to know what their interests
and
are.
how you are, because it can't be that out of the ordinary of something that you do.
Yeah. So that's a tough one, but some things, just things that you do. So something like making dinner for her, setting something up for her.
So I said this last video, I think, but basically one time, one date, Palmer made me dinner, and it was very sweet, and he only did it once, but it was amazing. And but basically, I mean,
that's all you need. You
don't
only need
even
one good
have
date
to.
In 5 years. You only need one good date.
No, you don't. But actually, I mean, even if you didn't, he actually went on above and beyond, and he cooked me a whole meal. But you don't have to do that. You can make it sweet, and again, it doesn't have to be making her dinner, but just do something that you would do. And even if it's that you're gonna make her mac and cheese and be like, "I'm taking care of you tonight, honey," or something, making her mac and cheese, but it's the thought that counts. Yeah.
I think picnics are always pretty cute.
Picnics
Pack a picnic, cute. Bring some sandwiches.
That's very cute.
Surprise her, pick her up. Say, know if she has a free time or whatever, and say we're going for a picnic.
What he always forgot though is, so if you're gonna surprise her, a picnic is so cute. Tell her, what she should wear. Like, make sure if she's going for if she's going for a long time, walking to your destination, wear sneakers, because girls dress up for dates. Mm-hmm. Yes, that is an important thing that you always forgot.
That's true.
Yeah, that is very important.
Well, yeah, so there's just a couple of good things. I mean, it also depends on where you live. If you live in the country, maybe go on horseback riding, or if you live in the city, a dinner or whatever. There's just some ice skating. There's just different things. It's all about your chemistry between you two that you kind of figure that stuff out with. Olivia, how much do you love Palmer? From Aicha? What would you do if Olivia goes to the moon?
I don't know why.
If
I'd
she went
never
to the
be
moon,
going to the moon.
Well, I would follow her in the spaceship, and I'd hold on, and I go wee, and then we get to the atmosphere. We're like,
that's a very funny question.
How much do you love me? That's what she said.
I love him very much.
Oh,
I do.
That's so cute.
He's
that's like the
my
cutest thing you could have said there. This is the cutest thing you could have said there.
Why?
Oh my god.
You're making fun
so
of it.
Cute.
I should have said something cuter.
Just kidding, okay.
I love him to the moon and back.
To the
and I
moon.
would travel to show him it.
Yes. You guys are awesome. So this is from Hey Palmer and Olivia from Michael.
Almost too good to be true.
You guys are too awesome, almost too good to be true. I like that. My question for you two is, what do you think about guns? Preferences for handguns or long guns?
He's gonna love that question.
If so, which kind? I just find stuff like this interesting. Enjoy these segments. Really love you across the U.S. I love guns. I like me some guns. I live in Connecticut, so I can't own a handgun yet. I would have owned a rifle by now, but I don't know. I just haven't. I'm totally down with the Second Amendment. I wish I was wearing my Second Amendment shirt right now.
Right to bear arms.
Right to bear arms, and
That's what it was.
my family owns a decent amount of weapons, all different types. So shotguns, AR-15, Remington, whatever, and blah blah blah, and handguns, and so yeah, We're packing. We're packing.
I'm pretty sure my dad has one.
Yeah. But, yeah. A lot of it's for like hunting and that kind of stuff too. So.
Well, his is like for protection.
Yep, and we live on a farm and stuff, so that kind of makes a little more sense. But, yeah, all right, next question. Olivia and Palmer, if you ever had kids, what would you name the boy? What would you name the girl? Love you both. So, we kind of have names picked out, not going to lie. We're that
We're that couple.
We are that couple.
Palmer picks his boy name.
No, this was your idea. The one boy name is the first boy will be, I'm pretty sure, Palmer Ray Piana Jr. That's my name, but with the little junior. I really want a junior.
No,
I think that's kind of cool. She came up with the idea. I've never thought of it before, and she came up with the idea.
Because he loves his name. He's always like, mine's so unique and whatever. So what we would do is probably, but we said we'd call him Ray, you know, because with you it would be confusing. We'd just call him by his middle name. Yep,
I think that's cool.
Ray.
And another boy's name we always like.
No, we're not saying that.
We can't say it?
No, that's mine. That's mine.
Oh, that's mine. I'm not allowed to have it. That was the other. I can't say that one. Okay.
He asked for one boy.
What about the girl name? What's the girl name?
Okay, well, we haven't been able to decide on a girl's name because we can't get along. Here, yes, write this. Tell me what you like better. Because I like Charlotte. I think that's such a pretty name, and not many people are named that, and he hates it. But his name is Palmer, obviously, so he likes the different kind of names because they're unique. And I get it. It's cool.
Sorry, I didn't, like, if your name's Charlotte, it's not that. I just think of the spider. Like, I just can't not think about the spider.
Yeah, that's what he says. He just keeps thinking about Charlotte's Web.
I wanted to know what did I wanted to do? I wanted to name all the kids after rocks. Like I wanted like a garnet or like a.
We're not naming our children after rocks.
Name like.
Oh my god.
But like variations of rock. Like I don't like this name, but like Emeralda, like Emerald. But that's not the name I like. But
oh my god.
I just thought it'd be cool.
What? Emerald?
No, and like Emeralda or something like that. But like I don't like that name. But like make it rocky. I like it.
Why a rock?
Because, okay, well, I can't tell you the boy's name she wants, but it goes with it.
I'm so glad we haven't had kids yet.
Yeah. Anyways, next and last question. All right, this next question from Becky Beckertons, and he says, what are some good ideas for a 1-year anniversary? I want to do something really special. Thanks in advance. I love you guys. So we kind of touched about this with the dates a little bit, like good dates.
Yeah, the dates.
But what did we do for our first anniversary?
Well, it was supposed to be really special, and then I got really sick. And I'm never really that sick, but I was really sick. I was really upset because it was our 1-year anniversary. We had a picnic.
I made her go.
I know, I was sick, and they made me walk like 3 miles.
It was not 3 miles.
It was far.
It might have been a mile into the woods.
No, but it was very cute, and we laid out a picnic table, and we were near the water and whatever. Yeah. And then that was nice.
It was a little hidden little lake I found, and I thought it was the cutest thing ever.
It was very cute.
And I took her there.
It was very cute, honey.
It was.
And then we ended up going to one of our favorite restaurants for dinner together, and then I pretty much just went home after that because I was not doing well.
I made her a little 1-year slideshow, and she cried.
I did.
It was so cute.
That was the best gift.
Yeah.
It
a
was
little
so
slideshow, and then just love things. That's right. I kept our text messages.
He kept some of the favorite text messages, and he put them to pictures of everything we took that year together. It was very sweet.
That's when I was a tryhard.
Mm. Yeah. I know. You didn't try hard after then, did you?
I did.
You tried for the first year.
Well, no, yeah. So that was great, and then
I made you a 1-year scrapbook.
Yep.
So basically the same pictures, but
yeah. So guys, that is it for today.
Thank you for your questions.
Thank you for the questions. We didn't get through half of what we were supposed to today. Just so many of you guys. So you guys are awesome. You keep sending your questions in. We'll get to them eventually. AskPIV@gmail.com. We love you all. Long time, Palmer. And let's see. I want to mention this. I forgot. You guys know RPMX. He actually's got a new box thing, and that's what shirt I'm wearing. It's called the Troll Pack. I'm not going to show Olivia what's inside it yet, but it's a bunch of prank stuff, and I'm going to get Olivia over the course of, next week or so. So, like the video if you guys want to see some of that stuff. And I'll put the Troll Pack info in the description. I think it's just trollpack.com. But it's cool stuff. No, you can't open it.
What do you mean?
You get to see the shirt. That's all you get to see for now. This is a Troll Pack. Hope you guys enjoyed. Olivia, sign off.
Bye.
Peace.